Okay, so let's talk about bronzing first and then we're going to move on to contouring. So bronzing is initially imitating that sun-kissed look, so we want to give our skin a little bit of that warmth that we get during the summer. So sun rays usually hit us from above and they hit the areas that are most exposed, and those are often the top of our cheekbones and the forehead, and maybe even a little bit the nose and the chin. So initially those are the areas you should apply your bronzer to, and to do that you should choose a color for a bronzer that you normally get during the summer when you get a little bit of a tan. So today I'm going to be using this color over here to bronze. By the way, this is the Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Palette. And why am I choosing this color over here and not one of these two? It's because this color over here has a yellow undertone. It's very warm, and that's what you should be looking for in a bronzer. So don't choose a color like this one or this one. That just won't work. Choose a little bit of a warmer shade and that's going to work just fine. So yeah, I'm going to use a fluffy brush for that, and I'm going to create gradient here and on top of the cheekbones as well, and maybe a little bit in the center of my face. For bronzing, I suggest using a brush like this one, a very large and fluffy brush. This is the Sigma Large Powder Brush F30, and it's great because you can cover large areas of the face and apply your product loosely, so that's good. For contouring, not so much. Now we're going to talk about contouring a little bit. Now let's talk about contouring a little bit. So contouring is a lot different than bronzing. You do apply it in more or less the same spots as bronzer, but not in the same manner. So contouring is actually not adding that sun-kissed glow. You're adding actually shadows. So glow, shadows. And that gives a little bit of dimension to your face. So that's why for contouring we actually use cool tone shades, because natural shadows tend to be on the gray side, not that warm as this bronzer. And we place our contour shades strategically where normal shadows occur on our face. So where do we get shadows most of the time? We get a shadow underneath our cheekbones that enhances our cheekbones. We can create a little bit of an artificial shadow on our forehead if we want to make it appear smaller. Or anywhere else for that matter. So wherever you apply your contouring shade, that area is going to appear smaller. Yeah, I know it's amazing, but you cannot apply it over your entire face. So we're going to show you, I'm going to show you where you can apply it. So yeah, for that I'm going to use this brush. This is the Sigma Large Angled Contour Brush, and this one is amazing because it fits right in here where I'm going to contour. So let's do that. Okay, so I'm taking the cool tone shades and this very angled brush, and now I'm just applying the contour shades underneath my cheekbones, following my cheekbones, but I'm not going to go too far toward my mouth. I'm going to stop at the end of the brow. I'm making sure to blend out everything nicely. I'm also going to apply a little bit of those contour shades on my forehead to make it a little bit smaller. I'm applying it under my mouth to make it seem a bit bigger, and to get rid of my double chin, I'm applying it a little bit under my jawbone, on my nose, to slim it up a bit, and I'm going to do the same on the other side. Okay, so let's recap everything. So bronzing is initially giving your face that sun-kissed glow, and for that you should usually use warmer bronzers with yellow or orange undertones, and you should apply it with a large fluffy powder brush on the high points of your face, because those areas get exposed to the sun the most. So on top of the cheekbones, on top of the forehead, a little bit on the nose or maybe the chin. So yeah, and use a color that's maybe 2 or 3 shades darker than your own skin color. Contouring is something different. We use shades like these two. They're much more cool because we create artificial shadows on the face, and we use a more precise brush like this one. This is the Sigma large angled contouring brush, and we usually imitate shadows on the face. Where do shadows naturally occur on the face? So they occur where we have some indentations, as I would say. So here is a good place to apply your contouring shade. You can also use your contouring shades to slim down something. So if you apply it on the bridge of your nose, you can make your nose look a little bit slimmer. You can apply it underneath your chin to make this line much more nice and defined. And you can even use it to create some shadows on top of your forehead. If you have a higher forehead, this will make it look a little bit smaller. So yeah, that's a great thing. So yeah, that concludes this video. I hope it was helpful to you. If it was, leave it a thumbs up and please subscribe. I post videos twice a week, and I really hope to see you again soon. Bye!